Welcome back to this second part of our Christmas special. We continue to talk about this really tough song, Oh Holy Night. And today we're presenting to you another sort of version that you can sing. It's absolutely valid to do it that way as well. As we say, we don't find that any genre is better than others. I think it's up to your taste and your personal taste. The most important thing, of course, is that you take care of your voice, that you sing in a healthy manner, and that you always feel when you exceed the healthy limits. That being said, let's start with today's first version.
Last week we've talked about the plain version, and another plain version is often found in classical singing. I'm gonna talk right now about the version of Luciano Pavarotti and Plácido Domingo. In general, classical singers stick pretty well to the score, making only small changes and adjustments. But why does it then sound so different from Bing Crosby and Carrie Underwood? Well, when it comes to that classical piece, from the first sounds of the instruments, you can tell that they are part of creating a story and context. To me, the first notes really seem to bring the atmosphere of a wonderland and a fairy tale. And because of the orchestra playing so dignifying, the singer needs to match, of course, to the arrangement. Here we can hear darker sound color, vibrato, mode-wise playing around the overdrive and edge, because we can hear metal on the voice. Maybe for some of you it's not that clear, but when they sing higher in pitch, it's clear that they sing in edge. And this is something interesting when it comes to classical singing in CVT. Male classical singers are often still in metal when singing loud in a high part of the voice.
The second classical version that we're going to look at today is the one from Donij, Anna and Carmen, conducted by André Rieu. Here, the three singers sing together pretty much all the time, which I think is quite amazing. They are very good together in their timing. Only one is singing the main line, the main melody, while the others are singing lower in pitch, which I also find quite useful if you struggle or like with the high notes, or if you want to sing with others and you want to create some nice harmonies. What makes this performance classical is, of course, the orchestra, as we saw in the previous example with Daria. They again play like in a fairy tale, they play very well together as well. There is the conductor, of course. And then there are these three amazing singers singing with a classical voice. But what does that actually mean, to sing with a classical voice? Well, we will cover classical singing at some point more in detail. But basically what they do is they use a darker sound color. They sing with vibrato, more specifically laryngeal vibrato. And unlike male classical singers, as Daria said earlier, female classical singers do not sing in metal in the high part of the voice. If you want to work on your classical sound and you are having trouble finding it, what you can do is start with an E in neutral. If you don't know what neutral is, or if you would like to know more about it, watch this video here. So you start with a soft E in neutral, E, and you use a bit of a darker sound color. Play around with how dark you can get, without having trouble reaching then the high notes. So for the high notes, it should not be extremely dark. Otherwise, you may harm your voice, but play around with it just with short intervals or really short phrases. E. And then only if you actually got the right amount of twang and support and the right sound color, only then you add a little bit of vibrato. If you want to know more about vibrato, specifically laryngeal vibrato, watch this video over here, where we cover some of the effects in complete vocal technique.
That's it from us. We hope you enjoyed today's approach. Maybe it will inspire you to explore that song in many different ways. If you learned something new with us today, then give this video a thumbs up. And if our content has helped you to enjoy singing even more, then please subscribe to our channel.
As always, timestamps are in the description below. Use them to jump back and forth to whichever point you like in this video. And also, we'll leave our contact details in the description so that you can book single sessions with us.
Enjoy singing and see you soon. Bye!
Bye!